Today we're going to talk about what Magic the Gathering can tell you about you. Yes, your personality, how you approach problems, the different solutions you come up with, just the type of cards you like to enjoy, the pictures you like to look at. These things can tell you about yourself. How? Magic the Gathering's color wheel. As we see this behind me, think of this as just like another personality test, like a Myers-Briggs test. The personalities and philosophies of these colors are wrapped up into the foundation of the rules of Magic the Gathering. I'm going to start with green and go over all the things that make you green, make the green philosophies, what they want to talk about in green, and then white, blue, black, and each of the preceding colors. And then we're going to see why they're set up in this wheel, why white is away from red and black. And we're going to see where you fit into these colors. We're going to start with green now. All right, green. What is green all about? Trees, nature, the natural elements, equilibrium, growth, the circle of life, tranquility and family, and maybe Buddhism, spiritual versus religious, shamans, druids, a lot of beasts. We're talking farm boy big. So what makes you green? Well, are you spiritual? Are you into family? Do you like nature, spending time there? Some people that are green, King Kong.
I'm a doctor, not a mechanic.
From Star Trek.
I'm a doctor, not an engineer.
Tarzan, for sure. Winnie the Pooh. Wolverine. Thor, all about the trampling. Talking about a villain, Poison Ivy for sure. Just because you're green doesn't mean you're all about the flowery stuff. That wraps up our conversation about green. Now for white. White is the government, the police. A good word to wrap this up is chivalry. We call this the Great White Way. Other things that we call white: order, police, angels, healing, purity, religion, civilization, structure. They love their laws. Honor. It's all about honor to white. They're all about self-sacrifice. Morality, justice, politics, courage, optimism. They're into medicines and saints, beliefs. They're very also vindictive, wrath. They'll come after you for the full floors. So how do you know you're white? Well, do you like rules, organization, civilization? Are you trying to be a police officer? Do you like to uphold justice for justice's sake? We have our white knights: Superman, King Arthur, Captain America, of course. There's some villains that are white. The villain from The Watchmen, Sephiroth, classic favorite, and probably Ra's al Ghul from Batman. White doesn't always necessarily mean good. We can also have villains in it. One last person, and a person that hugely emphasizes white, Obi-Wan Kenobi. His best friend in all the world, and the person who he trained, immediately turned to the dark side. He didn't wait 1 second. He didn't rest. He immediately went and fought. That's why. That concludes our discussion of white. Moving on to blue. Welcome to the intellect of blue. We're going to talk about blue, and blue is all about the mind. Blue is all about the academia, the wizards, the artifacts, the man-made, the science. We're creative people. Wizards, illusions, water, cold. Their symbol is that of islands, wind, air, flying. Brainstorming is blue. Pondering, puzzles, fairies, things like turn to frog, things like mathematics, future sight, counter magic. A couple of people that are blue: Spock, prime example. Merlin, Mr. Fantastic, Lisa Simpson. A villain: Lex Luthor. Sherlock Holmes. Brain aliens that are just floating around. Spider-Man is blue. Break it down simple. If you're blue, you're in it for knowledge's sake. All right, moving right along to black. We're talking black, we're talking individualism. Well, that's a nice way of saying it. As if to say, black's motto is, do whatever you want unless somebody more powerful stops you. Black is all about power, sacrificing your own self and others for power. Black also has the ideas of darkness, zombies, vampires, things like that. But don't think of black as evil. It's more self-interested and individualized. Amoral, maybe? Definitely. Evil? No. Some people that we consider black: How about Bart Simpson? Mallory Archer for sure. Eric Cartman is about as black as we can get. Blade, there's a hero for you that's black. Daffy Duck, not too bad of a guy. Bender from Futurama, and Lord Voldemort. We'll finish this up with Red. To Red, it's all about passion. It's all about how you feel. The most important thing to Red is Red will burn walls down just because of the where White builds them, Red builds them. It's all about impulse, loss, solving problems through action, destruction, chaos, freedom, anarchy and randomness, gambling, luck and desire, spontaneity, barbarianism, elements of fire, a lot of direct damage, a lot of rage and emotions, loyalty. Now they do believe in a closeness. They are allied colors with green. They do believe in like your crew, but not to everybody. People that are red, Homer Simpson's, Captain Kirk for sure. Ethan Hunt, the Mission Impossible. Let's just say all action heroes. Heath Ledger, the Joker. Anakin Skywalker. Jackie Chan for sure. And Glozier, what colors do you think you are? Just to help out with this a little bit more, we're going to talk about why this is a wheel and the allied colors versus the enemy colors. I'll go through one word that each of the allied colors share in common. White and green share community. White and blue share strategy, foresight, planning for the future. Black blue, amorality. Black red, freedom. Red green, instinct. Now we have the enemy colors. So white versus black is community versus individuality. White versus red is order versus chaos. Red versus blue is action versus reaction. Green versus blue is body versus mind. And green versus black is life versus death. Thank you for watching. This is Dylan signing out.